Montgomery, Alabama. During this time, black people in the South could not go to the same schools as white people. They couldn't eat from white restaurants, drink from the same water fountains, and had to ride in the back of the bus. This was called segregation. One day in 1955, Rosa Parks was arrested because she would not give up her seat on the bus for a white person. After Rosa Parks was arrested, she helped lead the bus boycott to show segregation was wrong. 1 year later, a law was made to end segregation. Rosa Parks joined Martin Luther King Jr. to fight for equal rights. For all, this was called the Civil Rights Movement. Rosa Parks is brave, generous, and kind. Rosa Parks died on October 25, 2005. Kids should learn about Rosa Parks because she stood up for what she believed in. She helped black people gain equal rights. Thank you for listening to my presentation about Rosa Parks. I'll show you my poster.
Because we put this up. It's a pretty good poster, and my hand kept on making this.
This is a painting of Rosa Parks.
Want to look that up? Can you hold that up?
Whoa.
Jack, can you help her hold that?
Wow.
Jack, can you help her hold the picture? Stand up, Jack. There we go. Okay, what's special about this picture?
Because she signed it right here.
How did you get that?
Ian's mom in first grade, she got it when she was little.
She went to listen to her speak.
Oh.
So she got to, did she hear, so she got to meet her then?
Yeah.
So she's a very famous person. And she got to meet her. Great. And that's actually a very famous picture of Rosa Parks. That's pretty much what she looked like at the time that she was a young woman. She had been working all day. I think she worked as a maid, and she was exhausted. And when you're tired, isn't it nice to be able to sit down?
Yeah.
And actually, it was a white man who got on the bus and said, "Move." She said, "You know what? I'm tired of this. That's not right." Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good for her. Now, what happened when she got arrested? Where did she go?
She went to jail.
Yeah, she went to jail. Yeah. And do you remember what happened after she was arrested?
Yeah, she had speeches about talking about when she was arrested.
And do you remember what happened in that city in Montgomery? Was it Montgomery, Alabama? Do you remember what happened in that city about the buses? Anybody remember who read about Rosa Parks?
When she made her speech, the other people thought it wasn't right, so they weren't going to ride the buses anymore.
Right. And anybody remember the word we use for when everybody decides I'm not going to do something? We call it a B.
Boycott.
Boycott. Very good. Very good. And you need to know that in Montgomery, Alabama, most of the workers that were African American didn't have cars. They rode the buses. That's how they got to work. So they decided, because of what happened to Rosa, and they were tired of having to sit in the back of the bus. Is that fair to have to sit in the back of the bus?
No.
They decided it's not fair. We're going to boycott the buses. So for over a year, most black people, if not all black people, and many white people too, said, I will not ride the buses. Over a year. How do you think they got to work?
Walk.
They had to walk. Yeah, they had to walk or ride a bike. Maybe if one person had a car, they'd drive other people. But most of them walked to work, and it was a long walk. Maybe several miles. Claire?
With a person that, like, if they have, like, a cane or they couldn't walk, a black person, if they had a car, they drove them.
So they took care of each other. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Yes, ma'am. And then over a year. And so finally, the bus companies, they lost a lot of money. That's what a boycott does, is help people to think about it, because they lose a lot of money. So Claire, excellent job. Let's give Claire another hand.